Here's the question every carry permit holder eventually asks. When everything goes wrong, when it is dark, when you are scared, when your hands are shaking, when it is the worst moment of your life and you need your carry gun to fire right now, which gun can you actually trust? Not which gun has the best trigger, not which gun holds the most rounds, not which gun looks best on Instagram. Which gun will absolutely, without question, fire when you pull the trigger in the worst possible conditions after the worst possible neglect from the worst possible carry position on the worst possible day? That question has a specific answer. 10 specific answers, actually. Today, we are ranking the 10 most reliable carry guns people actually trust in 2026. The guns that show up in reliability surveys, long-term carry data, and round count documentation at the top of every honest evaluation. The guns that real carriers choose when reliability is the only criterion that matters. Number 1 is going to shock you. Not because it is an unknown gun, because of the specific reason it tops every honest reliability evaluation, and why that reason changes how you think about what reliable actually means. Let's get into it. Number 10. Ruger LCP Max. The Ruger LCP Max earns this list because of one specific reliability achievement that most carry buyers never talk about. 10+1 capacity in 380 ACP, slide width of 0.81 inches, weight unloaded of 10.6 ounces. The LCP Max runs reliably in carry conditions that destroy other pistols. Pocket carry produces lint, moisture, and debris accumulation that challenges feeding and extraction on guns not designed for it. The LCP Max was specifically engineered for pocket carry conditions, and its reliability data in that specific environment exceeds competitors by a measurable margin. Real carriers who pocket carry the LCP Max report round counts in the thousands without cleaning, without lubrication, and without malfunction. That specific data point, reliability under pocket carry neglect conditions, is what earns its spot on this list. Why number 10? 580 caliber terminal performance and limited capacity keep it in the backup and deep concealment role. But in that role, its reliability is genuinely exceptional. Price approximately $399. Capacity 10+1. Best for deep concealment carriers who need absolute reliability in pocket carry conditions. Number 9. SIG Sauer P320 Compact. The P320 Compact earned its way onto a reliability list the hard way by fixing every documented problem and building a track record that stands up to scrutiny. 15+1 capacity, width of 1.3 inches, weight unloaded of 25.8 ounces. The P320 had documented early production issues that SIG addressed through the voluntary upgrade program. Current production guns are fundamentally different mechanically from the early models that generated reliability concerns. The modular fire control unit passed Department of Defense testing that is among the most rigorous reliability evaluation conducted on any service pistol. Real carriers who run current production P320 compacts in long-term carry surveys report reliability data that competes with the best-performing guns on this list. The platform has earned its rehabilitation through documented performance rather than marketing. Why number 9? The early production history still generates hesitation among experienced carry buyers who remember the original reliability concerns. That hesitation is no longer justified by current production data, but it affects carry adoption. Price approximately $599. Capacity 15+1. Best for carry buyers who evaluate current production data rather than early production reputation. Number 8. Canik TP9 Elite SC. The Canik TP9 Elite SC earns its reliability ranking by surviving the scrutiny that every non-American brand faces in the American carry market. 12+1 flush, 15+1 extended. Width of 1.29 inches, weight unloaded of 26 ounces. Independent reliability evaluations conducted by American firearms instructors on Canik platforms have consistently documented round counts in the tens of thousands without critical failures. The cold hammer forged barrel and carefully fitted slide-to-frame tolerances produce a gun that runs reliably across ammunition types that cause more expensive competitors to malfunction. Real carriers who choose the TP9 Elite SC specifically because of reliability evaluations report that the platform performs identically to guns costing significantly more. The reliability is not budget reliability. It is genuine reliability that competes at the top of the category. Why number 8? Brand recognition among carry buyers who have not personally evaluated the platform creates hesitation that the reliability data does not justify. Price approximately $430. Capacity 12+1 flush, 15+1 extended. Best for reliability-focused carry buyers who evaluate performance data rather than brand recognition. Number 7. Walther PDP Compact. The Walther PDP Compact earns its reliability ranking through a specific achievement that most gun channels overlook completely. 15+1 capacity, width of 1.3 inches, barrel length of 4 inches, weight unloaded of 24.7 ounces. The PDP Compact has documented reliability across environmental conditions that challenge most carry pistols: extreme cold, extreme heat, high humidity, salt air exposure. The PDP's tolerance for environmental stress exceeds what most carry buyers expect from a platform primarily marketed on trigger quality. Real carriers who run the PDP Compact in demanding environmental conditions report reliability data that surprised even dedicated Walther fans. The gun that was sold as a performance pistol turned out to also be an exceptionally reliable one across conditions its marketing never highlighted. Why number 7? The platform is younger than established competitors, which means the multi-decade reliability track record is still being built. The data so far is excellent. More time will make the case definitively. Price approximately $679. Capacity 15+1. Best for carrying buyers in demanding environmental conditions who want performance, trigger quality, and genuine reliability simultaneously. Number 6. Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. The Shield Plus earns its reliability ranking the way Smith & Wesson earns everything: slowly, consistently, and with more documented data than any competitor has bothered to accumulate. 10+1 flush, 13+1 extended. Width of 1.1 inches. Weight unloaded of 20 ounces. The Shield platform has been in carry hands since 2012. 14 years of real-world carry data across every climate, every carry position, every ammunition type, and every maintenance schedule imaginable. The reliability data from that 14-year real-world experiment is the most comprehensive single-platform carry reliability dataset in the American market. Real carriers who have carried Shield family pistols for years report a consistent finding: the platform runs, not sometimes, not under ideal conditions, consistently, reliably, and without complaint, regardless of maintenance schedules that would challenge other platforms. Why number 6? The Shield Plus has been surpassed in trigger quality and features by newer competitors, but on pure reliability documented across 14 years of real-world carry, it remains one of the strongest cases in the category. Price approximately $499. Capacity 10+1 flush, 13+1 extended. Best for reliability-focused carry buyers who want 14 years of real-world data behind their choice. Number 5. HKVP9 SK. The HKVP9 SK earns its reliability ranking through the most rigorous pre-release testing program any striker-fired carry pistol has ever undergone. 13+1 flush, 15+1 extended. Width of 1.18 inches. Weight unloaded of 23.1 ounces. HK conducted 2 years of documented torture testing on the VP9 platform before releasing it. Freeze testing, sand immersion, mud immersion, saltwater exposure, drop testing from heights that would destroy most carry pistols. The VP9 SK emerged from that testing with reliability data that HK published and that independent evaluators subsequently verified. Real carriers who choose the VP9 SK specifically for reliability report that the platform performs identically in real-world conditions to what the pre-release testing documented. The polygonal rifled barrel maintains accuracy across round counts that cause traditionally rifled barrels to lose consistency. The frame uses steel reinforcement at every stress point that experiences wear in long-term carry. Why number 5? Pricing is premium. The aftermarket is thinner than dominant brands, but for documented pre-release reliability testing, nothing in the carry market matches what HK published on the VP9. Price approximately $799. Capacity 13+1 flush, 15+1 extended. Best for reliability-focused carry buyers who want the most extensively pre-release tested striker-fired carry pistol on the market. Number 4. SIG P10C. The SIG P10C earns its reliability ranking through a combination of Czech manufacturing heritage and a specific design decision that most carry buyers never think about. 15+1 capacity, width of 1.26 inches, weight unloaded of 26 ounces, cold hammer forged barrel. The cold hammer forging process produces a barrel with tighter material grain structure than cut rifling, which translates directly into longer service life and more consistent accuracy across high round counts. SIG builds pistols for military and police forces that require documented reliability across conditions that civilian carry buyers rarely encounter. The standards those contracts impose on manufacturing quality translate directly into the reliability real carriers experience in normal carry conditions. A gun built to military contract standards and then sold to civilian buyers delivers military contract reliability at civilian carry prices. Real carriers who have documented round counts on the P10C consistently report the same finding. The gun runs everything: steel-cased, aluminum-cased, every hollow point from every manufacturer in every climate. After significant periods without cleaning, the reliability is not conditional. Why number 4? Holster support, while improved, does not yet match the dominant brands at their depth. Price approximately $549. Capacity 15+1. Best for reliability-focused carry buyers who want military contract manufacturing standards in a civilian carry pistol. Number 3. Smith & Wesson Model 642. The Smith & Wesson Model 642 earns its reliability ranking by being the gun that comes closest to having no reliability failure modes at all. 5 rounds of .38 Special, weight unloaded of 14.9 ounces, width of 1.31 inches, no slide to jam, no magazine to fail to feed, no extractor to break, no firing pin channel to accumulate debris, no striker spring to weaken. The 642 has fewer parts than any semi-automatic carry pistol on this list, and fewer parts means fewer ways to fail. Real carriers who have carried the 642 for years in pocket holsters, drawer holsters, and ankle holsters without cleaning report the same finding that veteran officers and experienced carry instructors have documented for decades. The 642 goes bang when you pull the trigger, not because of advanced engineering, because of elegant simplicity that eliminates every failure mode that semi-automatic pistols carry as unavoidable engineering trade-offs. Why number 3? 5 rounds is a genuine capacity limitation. The double-action trigger requires dedicated training, but on pure reliability and the specific conditions of long-term neglected carry, the 642 competes with everything on this list. Price approximately $469. Capacity 5+0. Best for carry buyers who want the fewest possible mechanical failure modes in their defensive pistol. Number 2. Glock 19 Gen 5. The Glock 19 Gen 5 earns its reliability ranking through the largest documented real-world reliability dataset of any carry pistol ever produced. 15+1 capacity, width of 1.18 inches, weight unloaded of 23.6 ounces. The Glock 19 has been in continuous production since 1988. 38 years of real-world data, millions of individual pistols, every climate on Earth, every carry position, every ammunition type, every maintenance schedule from obsessive cleaning to complete neglect. The reliability data from that 38-year real-world experiment is simply unprecedented in the carry market. Real carriers who run Glock 19 document the same finding, regardless of generation, regardless of barrel length, regardless of carry position. The gun runs, the Gen 5 refinements, the marksman barrel, the ambidextrous slide stop, the improved trigger, elevated the platform without changing the fundamental reliability that 38 years of real-world data had already documented. Why number 2? Not because anything about the Glock 19 Gen 5 is deficient, but because one gun on this list has documented reliability in real-world conditions that even 38 years of Glock data does not match. Price approximately $620. Capacity 15+1. Best for carry buyers who want the most documented real-world reliability dataset of any carry pistol in history behind their choice. Number 1. Glock 17 Gen 5 MOS. Here is the shock. The Glock 17 Gen 5 MOS is number 1 on a reliability list for a reason that has nothing to do with the gun itself. The Glock 17 Gen 5 MOS is the most reliable carry gun people actually trust in 2026 because of what surrounds it, not what it is, what it connects to. 17+1 capacity, width of 1.26 inches, weight unloaded of 25.1 ounces, the marksman barrel, the MOS optic system, the ambidextrous slide stop, the Gen 5 trigger. These are all excellent. None of them are why it is number 1. It is number 1 because when your Glock 17 needs service, every armor on Earth can fix it. When a part breaks, it is available everywhere. When you move to a new city, trainers there know the platform. When you attend a course, every drill the instructor runs is built around a platform your gun shares. When you need a holster at 2 in the morning from an online retailer, 17 options ship the next day. Reliability in a carry gun is not just about the gun firing when you pull the trigger. It is about the entire system around the gun functioning when you need it to. Parts availability, armor support, training infrastructure, holster options, magazine availability, community knowledge. The Glock 17 Gen 5 MOS has the deepest reliability ecosystem of any carry pistol ever produced. That ecosystem is what makes it the gun people actually trust when the full meaning of the word trust is considered honestly. Real carriers who carry the Glock 17 do not just trust the gun to fire, they trust the entire system around the gun to support them before, during, and after any defensive encounter. That complete trust is what number 1 looks like. Price approximately $650. Capacity 17 plus 1. Best for carry buyers who understand that reliability means trusting the entire system around the gun, not just the gun itself. 10 carry guns. 10 different reasons real carriers trust them in 2026. Here's what every gun on this list has in common. None of them earned their reliability reputation from YouTube reviews or manufacturer press releases. They earned it from real carriers, real round counts, and real-world conditions that revealed which guns actually deliver when nothing else matters. Reliability is not a feature listed on a spec sheet. It is a promise the gun makes to you every single morning when you clip it onto your waistband and walk out the door. Every gun on this list keeps that promise. Hit that like button if this ranking gave you what you actually needed to make a real decision. Subscribe for more honest carry content built on data rather than sponsorships. Drop a comment telling us which carry gun you trust and why, or whether you think we got number 1 completely right. Stay safe, stay trained, trust the gun that has earned it.